Good morning and welcome to America's Home Cooking. I'm making a all butter pie crust to go with a sweet potato pie that's going to have bourbon in it. First thing we have to do, they want chilled butter. Okay, you're going to take 2 tablespoons. We have to grater them and stick them into the freezer. And they want you to use a box grater, the large holes. That's what they say, so I'm telling you what they're telling you. So they want this grated and stuck in the freezer. Just this little bit. Now where am I going to put it in the bowl? You know what? Middle would be better so I don't freeze it cracks. Okay, so you're going to grater 2 of these, 2 tablespoons of butter. And stick it in your freezer. And use the large holes, as they say. Okay. Now they want you to take 8 tablespoons and sit there and cut them into 1/2-inch cubes. And I'm sure everybody's getting ready to go, so I understand the holidays. I'm just cutting the butter right now. All right, put your butter to the side. And you got them pretty close to 1/2-inch cubes. Now we're going to add exactly 1 1/4 cups into your food processor. They said they actually want this one done in a food processor, I guess because the butter would melt faster. Never done this in my whole life. They even have a lemon pie dough, an herb crust, a nut one, whole grain. I mean, they have a lot of crust I have never heard of, so this is all new. You need 1 tablespoon of sugar. Now I've got to make some salt today. I don't have it. And they want a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, they want me to pulse this. How many pulses? They tell you exactly on the count of how many pulses you're going to do. Okay, 2. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, they want us to put 8 tablespoons that we've put in cubes in here, and we're going to pulse this again. I think it's because it's butter. You want to do it this way because the butter will melt from your hands, whereas the machine won't get it is to the point of drinking. You want me to pulse this or turn it on? Process, okay. Okay. Moonshine, I haven't heard of that since I left Texas. And I knew guys that moonshine. Okay, so we did this. So what do you want me to do next? All right, add remaining and pulse until mixture is broken into pieces no larger than 1 inch. Okay, we got a little more pulsing to do. They want all the butter less than 1 inch. Check it out, make sure. Okay. Okay, we're going to go to a mixing bowl now. That's all you wanted me to do? Today is a baking day and a half. Smaller. I'm not making an apple pie. I am going to make a sweet potato pie with bourbon in it. And then on New Year's, I'm making a very unique pie. You want a bowl? Okay, we'll get a bowl. Okay, now I'll turn you down. Smaller than 1 inch. All right, we did that. Now what do you want? Okay, now they want us to put the grated butter pieces in. Make sure that you separate them and they're coated. I'm going to have to get my fork because I can't handle this. It'll melt. Do I have it here? No. No. Did I get one? See, the more you handle your butter, less flaky your crust is going to be. So by using a food processor and forks and stuff, oh, I'm getting dirty again. They want you to mix it to where it's coated. You'll get that flaky texture that you're looking for if you're using 100% butter. My mother used to use shortening with all of her crusts. And now you can make them with everything. I didn't think you could, but all right, you can. They want 2 tablespoons of ice water. My water is ice cold because it's cold outside. So I'll just run it. And then what do you want me to do? Now you want me with a rubber mat. Okay. They do not want you handling this at all. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, this is what you want. I shall obey. So everybody's ready for Christmas? No, I said it was smaller than 1 inch. Okay, they want you to add 2 more tablespoons of water and work it with a spatula. Do they know that the water is sticking to my spatula? Probably not. All right, I've added everything into this. So what am I doing? Press dough with spatula until dough sticks together. Then transfer the dough to a sheet of plastic wrap, which I know is saran wrap. I better hold that smaller than I need. So we're going to press this till it comes together. At least that's what they're telling me to do. One thing they're stressing is do not touch this with your hands. This is not coming together like you want. This is going to have to go into the refrigerator after I wrap it up and get it in a disc. And then later today, the pie will be made. The cranberry sauce I've already canned, so I don't have to worry about that. And this yams have already been cooked. I still got to make, well, maybe I'll make that before New Year's, between Christmas and New Year's. I'll make pumpkin brownies. Oh, it's going to come together. Yeah, right. Oh. We just keep on pressing till it comes together. There's nothing else we can do. This, I'm going to get the saran wrap, or either bloody use a fork. Yeah, you're still missing flour. Okay. I don't need this book now. I know what I have to do. You're going to get saran wrap. You're still not touching this. They insist upon it. Okay. I want you to put it over here on this. And they tell you to take it and press it together until you make a disc out of it. And do not touch it. So I'm using the saran wrap to do this. And they say work it till it comes together. That's what I'm doing. But this is an all butter crust. There's nothing else in it. And if you handle the butter, it's going to get soft, and then you're going to end up with a heavy crust. I'm still working the flour in. Okay. Okay, I think that's about as good as I'm going to get this right now. Now they want you to wrap this up in it. We're going to stick it into the refrigerator, and sometime this afternoon I will be getting this pie together. But this is an all butter crust. As you can see, it's handled much differently. Let me get it in the refrigerator. Now you can leave it up in the refrigerator like that for approximately 2 days. So if you can't get it done today, you can get it done tomorrow or the next day, which would be Christmas. But that's a... What do you cook in my mother? Huh? Our hands have a temperature. We're 98.6. The butter has to be chilled. If you sit there and you handle it with the butter, it's going to melt, and then you end up with a heavy crust. They're doing this to make a flaky all butter crust. This is why when you make, even if you do biscuits or anything, they tell you not to handle it, because the heat of your hand will melt the shortening, will melt the butter and stuff. So the less handling you do, the better and the flakier the crust will be. And that's pretty much it for now. So I will leave you. I've got a sink full of dishes and on the counter too, so I have a mess to clean up. But all of you, take care. Be safe outside, okay? Because a lot of people are in a hurry and everything else, and things happen when you get like that. Keep a steady pace with whatever you do and be safe. So I'll see you later when we go to put a pie together. Bye-bye.